Hi, my name is Sofia Cardona and my partner is Camila Lopez, and today I'm going to be talking about Montesquieu. To begin with, who was Montesquieu? Montesquieu's full name was Charles Louis de Second Baron de Montesquieu. He was born January 18, 1689 at Chanteau-le-Bordet near Bordeaux, France, and died February 10, 1755 in Paris. Montesquieu was a French political philosopher whose principal work, The Spirit of Laws, was a major contribution to political theory. He also influenced the Founding Fathers and the Constitution. His father, Jacques II, belonged to an old military family that had been ennobled in the 16th century, while his mother, Mary Francoise de Posnel, was a Polish lady of partial English extraction. When she died in 1689, the barony of La Botte passed to Charles Louis, who was her oldest child, then aged 7. Educated first at home and then in the village, he sent away to school in the 1700s. A lot of people ask, what did Montesquieu do? Well, in 1721, he published the Persian Letters. Persian was a satire, which is a text that uses sarcasm to convey its message, playing on the ridiculousness of society from the point of view of a visitor in Paris. In 1734, he published considerations of the causes of the grandeur and decadence of the Romans. And then in 1748, he published what is considered his most important work, The Spirit of Laws. In Spirit, Montesquieu analyzed the French government and the spirit behind French laws. Montesquieu wrote that French society was divided into the trias politica, the monarchy, aristocracy, and the commons. He stated that two types of government existed, the sovereign and administrative. He believed that the administrative powers were divided in the executive, the judicial, and legislative branch. Now, where was Montesquieu born? Montesquieu was born in the Aquitaine region of France on January 18, 1689, during the Age of Enlightenment. Through his education and travels, he became a sharp social commentator and political thinker who gained the respect of his fellow philosophers with masterwork, The Spirit of Laws, which went on to have a major influence on English and American government. How did he acquire the title of Baron Montesquieu? Well, he took his uncle's name when he died. When did Montesquieu develop separation of powers? Separation of powers is a doctrine that is often believed to rest at the foundation of the U.S. Constitution. It holds that liberty is preserved if the three functions of government, legislation, law enforcement, and adjudication are in different hands. The modern idea of separation of powers is to be found in one of the most important 18th century works on the political science. How did Montesquieu influence the Founding Fathers? The Founding Fathers were heavily influenced by French philosopher Charles II Baron de Montesquieu when drafting the Constitution, most notably in connection with the separation of powers. Born in January 18, 1689, in Bordeaux, France, Montesquieu was trained in the classics as well as the law. In 1722, he began his literary career when he published the Persian Letters, a famous, insightful satire of Persian and French society. Although he published all works as well, his most influential volume was The Spirit of Laws in 1748. Checks and balances. Building on the idea of Polybius, Montesquieu, William Blackstone, John Locke, and other philosophers and political science over the centuries, the framers of the United States Constitution divided the powers and responsibilities of the new federal government among three branches: the legislative branch, the executive branch, and the judicial branch. In addition to this separation of powers, the framers built a system of checks and balances designed to guard against tyranny by ensuring that no branch would grab too much power. I'm in Miss Ohiggins' 6th period class. Thank you for watching this. I really appreciate you really liked it. Please like and subscribe. Bye!